I'm Philip Duffy, Director and National Coordinator of the Win a BMW campaign for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. We're now at the end of the 2024 campaign and the BMW X2 is leaving the showroom shortly. All I'd like to say is thank you so much for all your support. Without your support, we could not have the funding for the research we provide. Thank you so much and roll on 2025. I'm here with Margaret Murphy from Gorey, County Wexford, this year's lucky winner of the BMW X2. Hello, Margaret.
Hello, how are you?
Can I just ask you a question? Why did you decide to support the NBCRI this year?
Well, I'm a cancer survivor. This time last year, I had a tumour removed. This very day, would you believe, last year, the 9th of November 2023. So ever since then, I've supported anything to do with cancer or breast cancer related, any things like the Institute is, all the work that they're doing, the research.
And all good now, Margaret?
All good, thank God. After the operation, 3 weeks later, I got the all clear that I was cancer free. And yeah, I didn't have to have chemo. In January, I did a month of radium just as a precautionary preventative procedures and got through all of that fine. And thank God, a year later, I'm all good.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago on the Sunday evening, I gave you a ring.
Yes.
Can you tell me what that was like?
Oh, when you see the number coming up, and we had just come back from a local county final, which they won, and I was getting ready to go to America the next day because we were going off for a few days for my big birthday, and I got this phone call, and do you know when you see a call that you don't recognise, you're kind of saying, oh my God, is this a scam call or not? I answered the call, and the minute you actually mentioned the Galway races, I remembered buying the tickets a week previous. And I had to call my son in because he'd gone in to put on the Liverpool match. I said, come in quick into the kitchen and just listen to this as well to make sure I'm not dreaming. So I was so delighted. I couldn't believe it. It was just pinching myself. Is this actually happening to me?
Well, that's fantastic. And as you said, it was you had a little birthday coming along,
right.
And you were heading off on the Monday for a few days away.
On the Monday for a few days away.
Did that go well?
We had a beautiful week in New York. Myself, my daughter, my son. The weather was gorgeous. A lovely way to spend your birthday, and with all of this excitement going on as well, I had such a big look forward to coming home, collecting the car. So.
Okay, so you're leaving here now in about 10 minutes' time with the car.
Yes.
And you've got to go back to Gorey, County Wexford. But
yes.
What do you intend to do on the way?
Well, I have a lot of relations down in Galway. I have a cousin out in Oranmore. We're calling to her after this. And I have my father's actually from Ballinasloe, just out Ballydangan, just outside Ballinasloe. And I have a lot of first cousins out there and a lot of relations. So I'm staying out there tonight with my cousin who owns Miller's Bar and Restaurant. So we're having a meal there tonight to celebrate. On the way home to Wexford, and I'm stopping off at Dublin and then all the way down home. I have to call in to everyone to show them the car.
The car has very little miles on at the moment, but I'd say by the time you get home
and all the stops we have to do.
All we can say from our end, Margaret, is thank you so much for supporting us, because every penny we get goes into research.
Absolutely.
And
great cause.
It couldn't happen to somebody nicer, and the best of luck with the car.
Thank you
so
very much.
Hiya, I'm here with Colin Quinn at the end of our Win a BMW 2024 campaign. This is the end of our 6th year, and I'd just like to ask Colin, what does supporting the NBCRI mean to Colin Quinn?
Oh, it means the world to us. It's a fantastic charity, and the work that people do behind the scenes is unbelievable. It's only when we got involved I realised the level of work that goes on behind the scenes. 1 in 7 people are affected by breast cancer, or diagnosed with breast cancer, and most rooms or tables you're around, there's 7 or 8 people, so it's close to everybody's heart, and I love being involved in it, and it's a wonderful charity to work with.
And we can't thank you enough, Colin.
Great.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Philip. Thank you.
Here with Caroline Loughnane, the chair of the NBCRI, and at the end of our long year for our Win a BMW. Caroline, what does the Win a BMW mean to the charity?
Well, first of all, Philip, I want to say a huge thanks to you and all of your fantastic team of volunteers for the hard work over the year on Win a BMW. Win a BMW means so much to NBCRI. It's one of the key signature events of the charity in our annual calendar. It's been running now for an incredible 6 years. And what it does for the charity, it does so many things. Obviously, it raises an awful lot of much needed funds for breast cancer research, which is fantastic. But it also spreads the brand, it spreads the awareness of the charity and the great work that's happening on breast cancer research, which is so important. And best of all, I think that we have a lot of fun. Philip has a lot of fun in running Win a BMW. It spreads a lot of excitement and awareness of the charity and a lot of fun with everybody who participates. So it's just a fantastic event.
And we love doing it, so thank you very much, and roll on next year.
Roll on next year is right.
And again.